What? Okay, well, how do I put in the codes? I'm ready. I'm ready. But where do I put it? Is it in the game? Settings, account, redeem. Oh. Launch. Oh, thanks for watching the stream. Bye. This is a new secret stream now. Wait, did someone paste the code again? I don't want to accidentally leak my asshole. So I'll put it in first. Okay, hold on. Settings, account, redeem. Oh.
Secrets Mimi gifted a tier 1 sub to Roger C. They have given 134 gift subs in the channel.
Because if I spam click it, maybe I could glitch it that it accidentally sends it to me twice. Damn it. Always try to trick the system. Always. Oh yeah, there's this thing. Check in. I missed for 4 days. I got it. I'll take it. I'd rather get a weapon than a person.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
Raiden Shogun is a better character than Phil. Phil sucks. Who exactly? Oh wait, her name's not Phil, it's Finn. Oh. Damn, it's hard playing this game with one hand. I don't know how the Genshin players do it. Did I watch a live stream? No. I do not give a fuck.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Well, yeah, what was the most interesting part? Someone will summarize it. I don't want to go through it. Come out, Genshin Frogs. It's safe to come out now. Come out of the woods and tell me what was interesting about it. Summarize it. We can have a Genshin discussion now. Hu Tao Xiao is back. Oh. Lisa skin. Lantern Riot. Yeah, I got the gems. Free 4-star including Yao Yao?
All the world
Another
holds dear
character
is
with
but
a Y
backdrop
name?
of
I'm gonna get
constant
so
motion.
confused.
I
We have
stand
Yay
before it,
Fei,
alone
Yay
and
Yay,
unchanging.
Yay Miko, Yao Yao, Yay Lan, Yi Lan. Yeah. They're so oh, that skin is nice. That's a nice skin for Ayaka. Don't care about Lisa though. By Lisa, I mean Lisa from Genshin Impact, not Lisa from Blackpink. Lisa from Blackpink is a queen. Wow. My favorite is when she looks really pretty all the time. Gorgeous. Wow. Uncocks gun. Alright.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Genshin players don't like it because it's not sexy. Really? Let's see what the reception is. I lost the tweet. Oh, here. I've only seen positive reactions. Everyone seems nice. People like the Ayaka skin. I like her new skin too. I think it looks, yeah, it's like a, I like yeah, a fontaine dress. I like it when the design looks much different, more different from the original. That's why I don't like deluxe skin, because it looks just like a recolor. Even though it has new skin effects, it's still just a recolor. The silhouette, everything is, color palette, everything's too similar. Excuse me. Maybe I'm gonna get another slice. Because you only live once and I want to die of high cholesterol. Please give me a green thing. I've done this domain like 20 times in 4 minutes and I only get the other one. Fuck, I already have this. Give me the green one. I need the green one for the green man. I think I just, yeah, I need 2 more. Whatever, I have my whole life ahead of me. Unless I randomly get hit by a truck, then that would be very tragic. Me when I get hit by a truck, no, I wasn't done domain farming. On my deathbed, Brandon, will you farm my Genshin dailies for me? One last time. Fuck. My artifacts. Please. Did I get reincarnated into Genshin? Yeah, but I'm a child NPC that has child NPC number 4 in a random dark story gets flayed alive as a part of a ritual. Fun.
We have put in.
Wee woo.
If you ever.
Okay, I'm gonna put my pizza away. My teapot looks pretty. Bitch, do you have eyes? Girl, where? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Girl, where? It's empty. I put everything and clipped on top of each other. It's okay, they're blonde.
Here we go.
I was trying to. Is there a way to find plants? I'm gonna assume no, other than looking at the mini-map and having a guy.
You are not welcome here.
Illusion shattered.
Is Hanar? Yeah, I did, but I was wondering if there's like a marker. Because you know how you can go to the book and mark people? They should add that for plants. Interactive map! Bro. Okay. What plant? The nipple lotus or something? I'm gonna put my stuff away. I'll be right back. I just went to the water areas and I plucked a few. That was it, really. How was our conquest reaction? It was okay. It didn't feel emotional at all to me though. Because I don't really, like, I get why she cried, hugging herself, but it was like, we barely know the Greater Lord. So when she disappeared and fuck off for all of eternity, I'm just like, okay, whatever, I don't really know her anyways. So... oh no! Anyway. Yeah, the only time I cried was when I was like, this fucking stupid time loop shit. I get it. I fucking get it. Enough with the fucking 600 dialogue saying the same shit. I understand. Let me out. And then I shitted and pissed. I think Raiden's story is better because she had cooler side characters in there. She had the story about with the Yay Mikos, her dead friends, and then I just didn't. It's just hard to feel a connection to the Greater Lord, so I didn't really care. So, yeah, so she fucking disappeared, okay. Bye. Raiden herself is not as interesting, though. I think the story was more interesting. Like, all of her story. Not herself. She's just okay. Yeah, it's true, she has big tits. Can't really argue with that. Hit. Oh. Oh, they changed up the... Damn, it's like aim labs. They don't even fire that fast, though. Yeah, every character is woe is me. Did I see the 3.4 trailer? No, I don't care. I'll
take them.
I don't care. Like, when it comes out, okay? When it comes out. Live in the now. Well, I guess those people don't really have anything else to do. Where is this? Oh, my canker sore. The Green Man? That's not- it wasn't the Green Man. That's the false Green Man. That's the false prophet. It's not the real Green Man. Fake! Thanks Nexo, Sand, and Dino Cake. Prowler the green man? He's not green, he's purple. Get the fuck out of the way, bitch! Let him win? Oh, was I supposed to let him win? Thanks, Cat Sushi. This is Matt. I'm not letting a punk ass kid win. Hell no. Dun, 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 dun. What was it, 19? Yeah, I already got it.
All the world
Bro, that
holds
was the
dear
first thing I
is
did.
but a backdrop of
6?
constant motion. I stand before it alone.
Join. Oh, wait, no. Where's the George?
And unchanging.
Wait for the feast. Am I getting trollered? What? Didn't I just? What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I doing? That's a different what? Wait, so... 19 2 days later. Like right now? Nice troller. Right now? We out? Right now? Like, right now?
Today's the big day!
Oh, there we
Let's
go.
go to the Grand Bazaar and...
Right now? I was in a time loop. Oh my god, the Samsara. You're right. Sam is here. Are you ready for
Everybody's
Sam?
already here! Let's
Is it
start
not the
with
Samsara? What is it against Samara?
You're here.
Samira? Samsara. Oh.
Ah, there you are.
Samara. Mocha.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here
Samara.
immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we?
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any
Remember
speeches
when I had
today.
to make up a speech for the church on the spot, playing Kingdom Come as
Oh,
Henry
really?
to talk to our
Well,
drunk
even
priest
better.
that has orgies? And I fucking nailed it? Damn right.
Come join us over here. Let's share
Like,
some
you
great
actually had to
food and
think
drinks
about what
and
to
chat
click.
about all sorts of fun things.
And dice roll your charisma.
Everything looks quite good.
That is not enough food for fucking 10 people.
Wow, Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here.
Wow, I want that guy's dice. Let me wait until he's done his shift gambling at the table and follow him home so I can pickpocket it out of his pocket. That was my favorite part. Wait until I had to stand there and wait until they walked home so I could steal it off of them.
Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
Oh, I thought that was a table. It's bigger than I thought.
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar.
That looks so good, and I
We
just
have
ate.
gifts that were sent by the residents
want
of
this
Sumeru City
one.
when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Feels good.
I remember you
seen as a
getting
hero.
caught by the
I
monks.
can get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is
Brother!
also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, dear.
That
My
was so
lady sure has a way with
difficult.
words. Thanks.
Brother.
To hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
And I had to go to monk jail.
We've really done something impressive together.
We owe it to our abilities.
Hey, why didn't he
Luck.
invite his boy toy?
Really? Why do I
Kava.
remember everybody thinking that luck was
Kaveh.
against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember
Brother.
it too.
Brother, go pray.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Wait, so was Alfheim in,
Yeah. Everyone gave it their
In-
all when it mattered most.
did he get affected by Sam's Sarah?
It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts,
Or we don't know for
the
sure?
performance was a great
Or was
success.
he stuck in a time loop of ass fucking cafe?
So, would you say we're good actors too? It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it.
Oh, they don't know the Greater Lord.
This should be something
They just think it's
everybody
just
should
one.
Huh? You
Oh
look
yeah, they don't know.
surprised.
They just all think it's the
I
small
didn't
one
say
now.
anything wrong, did I?
No, everything you said is correct.
Something wrong?
What if I told them?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of
Oh,
this
maybe we
already.
shouldn't tell them. No, we could tell them. They would be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, Jesse?"
Even if those two giants
Killing
of
the
Academia
blacksmith
are
and he
here,
was dead
I still have to
forever.
say it.
Oh, no, wait. It's even funnier than that. It was the local archery competition, and I was losing, so I shot the guy I was competing with, and then that turned out to be the blacksmith. And then I waited outside his store for days, and he never came back.
Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser
That game
Lord
was great.
Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
And he never came back. It was fucked because I wanted to access. I needed to go to his store. I needed some shopping. Now everyone believes the Lesser Lord is the Archon all along. Yeah, I'm the only one that remembers.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into
It was
a knuckle
Kingdom Come.
sandwich, right,
It's
Sino?
really janky, but I think the jank is part of the charm. Actually, it's not that buggy now, but when it came out, it was really, really buggy, almost unplayable. But I think it's fine now.
Perhaps
I
I
liked
shouldn't
it.
say
It's
this,
probably one of my most.
but their
It's one of my
treatment
favorite
Lesser Lord
RPGs.
Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his
Euro
accomplices
jank.
severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Yeah, I played it super late. Oh yeah, and in the beginning, if you ended up in jail because you did something illegal and then the village gets raided, the game just ends because you died in jail.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar?
Which is what happened to me. I didn't even get to play the game. I just died.
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
That's cool. It's very RPG.
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it...
By that,
Wait,
you
so
mean
is
your
he
life
going
work
to be the sage or not?
So that's the only.
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about
Oh,
you?
he doesn't want to be it?
You've
Oh.
already resumed work as the general.
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy.
Even so, keep your.
Thank you.
Why does everybody in the game have the same body type? Because the devs can't hire more actors, and it's the same reason why you can't have more than 4 people out in a party, because there's only 5 people in this entire universe. And every time you're in a loading screen, they swap out, they change their clothes, they change their wigs. That's why everyone you see looks exactly the same.
Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast? It's the first, you see. Make
small
sure you live
indie
it up
company.
tonight. I'm honored to have her think of me this way.
Budget's tight,
If I
yeah.
had a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to. I can't explain why.
You can tell by her design she's a 5-star. That's why I'm surprised. Candice
I
is
seldom
in
participate in such live. No, the
5-star.
Grandpa's that happiness. Oh well.
Oh yeah, and the sky is
The
fake.
atmosphere here is good. I don't often have a lot to handle these days.
Look how small he is.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. What an amazing place to relax.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to.
When do I
meet
get
all
to
the-
meet
Hey,
Wanderer
let's let polite
as
chit-chat
a
more
not
eating-
weird child? Oh yeah, wait, oh my god, is he still in the basement? I can fit my surfboard in it.
Hey, what's wrong?
Next
My head is
oh.
starting to droop.
Wanderer Taco Bell.
Genshin fans have found the Taco Bell, which they've edited over the character demo clip for the Wanderer. Here it is.
Taco Bell's $5 box has a burrito supreme, crunchy taco, a bacon club chalupa, and a medium drink. Brighten up the afternoon with happier hour at Taco Bell. Dollar drinks and freezes every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Only at Taco Bell.
The way he puts so much energy.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here.
Chalupa!
I will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up, of course. Just wait.
Yeah, and then I got recommended, someone is there. Oh. What's going on? Oh. Monka ass?
It's me.
Oh, what the fuck? Don't do that. What's wrong with you? Learn some social skills. What the fuck?
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
I didn't consent. What do you want?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time.
They ran out of color ink.
Although you've already
How's it
helped me
writing
with
this
a
game is
lot,
actually good.
there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
Yes and no.
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
So I'm gonna give a yo. It's just overly verbose. Maybe you're into that shit though. I don't know.
Oh.
Give it a
Is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
Inazuma quest was better, but then the thing is, like, for every good part, there is such a terrible part that you need the patience of a fucking saint to sit through. Because before you get to the good part, you have to sit through 10 hours of shit churning, and they're doing some fucking quest back and forth about goddamn taxes and rocks.
What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be...
Yeah, the writers are paid by word count.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that is one of the reasons why I don't enjoy watching anime as much as I enjoy reading.
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The floor also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
That's terrifying. Don't say anything weird when you're in my body. That's scary. Watch animes based on LN? What's LNs? Is that one of those D's nuts? Long, oh, light novel.
I was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar.
Oh yes,
Interesting.
50-word title.
Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser
Oh
Lord
my god,
Kusanali?
Nilo is such a fan.
Hello, Nilu.
Oh, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Oh my god! Sign my
I already
tit!
know every one of you. Nilu, I'll hate them. Sign
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hi.
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru.
Oh my god, that reminds me of when people were canceling Wonder Woman because she had sex with a man, but the man was a different man than the man originally was because her main man stole another man's body and then she had sex with that body without... I didn't watch it. I don't think anybody watched it, honestly.
Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis,
Nobody watched that shit.
not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would
I
have
just
suffered
remember
great
seeing
misfortune.
people talk about it. And then she morbed.
People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Yeah, the worst part about that was that people actually watched the movie. Wow.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you.
Dinyerzad.
Wait, they're making a Wonder Woman game? Really?
Is also proof of you being with me.
You don't need to be so ceremonious.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary
Am
and
I
set
sure it
things
wasn't on
back
some
the
shady
right path.
site? It was the same site where I watched Pirates of the Caribbean.
You're an
Ragnati's
Archon,
Revenge.
But you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
Or is it Stag Nautic? I don't remember.
Plan. How'd you like the dance I dedicated to you?
Oh, Stagnetti's Revenge. Have you guys seen that? That's the prequel to Pirates of the Caribbean. Stagnetti's Revenge.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Oh my god, Billy, no! Don't look at it! What's this?
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
Are we in a time loop again?
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon. That's all right. Since you're awake, she should be in the academia right.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We really just fucking left. Wanderer just passed out in the back of the room and left. While he's just dead lol in the background and had an entire conversation. And he was just, Oh my fucking ass. Paimon! Hey, this is her flower carriage. Happy birthday! Lol.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know?
About Fontaine?
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
I bet they overly punish people for the smallest crimes.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
Oh, you stole something? Death!
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However,
Focalor?
even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's
Ace
just
Attorney,
say
yeah.
she's got, a very unique personality.
Maybe she's just like... Who's the chick with the fat tits in Ace Attorney? Mia?
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing.
Mia Fey?
Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down.
Sounds like a porn star name.
The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia.
Wait. Oh, I don't know.
The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture,
Why is she 6?
friendship,
Because
or trust, we will rebuild it.
she was 5 last year.
He's still in a coma.
Oh,
I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
how do you hide a feather?
I know you have many misgivings about him.
Wait,
but
he's
as
in a
someone who
coma,
has
so we
become a
did
god,
just leave him
he
in the
has
room and
retained
he
a
was
number
just
of very
the
useful
whole time.
features.
And they were like, oh shit, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh fuck, he's still lying there.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate. You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take your nose? Is that why it's gone?
Not exactly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods.
What?
I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor.
That's really strong.
I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it was just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god
Wait,
of
so
wisdom.
basically the Giga God may get mad if they destroyed the noses, but then they don't care that they're just like passing them around and shit? Oh, that's it.
Are you sure?
Daph slept.
Isn't
Maybe
there
they,
something else you
maybe it
haven't
like
asked
sends a
about yet?
fucking WhatsApp alert if it gets destroyed or something.
Huh? You mean... About your brother.
Thanks, Edward.
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
And then? But we both came from beyond the stars.
Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tuvat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother. This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have
Oh,
any
but
information
he was
on
there
you.
during the war, so there would be information on him.
However, there must be something different about your brother. Because as it turns out, the world has
'Cause he
recorded
was here in the
information on him
past.
after all. What? There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
What? How is that possible? We journeyed to see the stars all our lives until we came here. Things don't add up. Is there something wrong, or is it this world has done something to him?
But
Wait!
nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first
I
trip
guess
to
we don't
Tibet?
actually know where they come from. Like, they...
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat.
Sussy.
But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
Damn, he beat Genshin Impact?
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to
Or
him?
he almost did.
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate.
Maybe because his fate hasn't happened yet, because he can travel through time.
And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of. But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world. Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders. What's a Descender? Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my Gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External
That's a new
beings,
word.
ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
Then who's the 1, 2, 3?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them? That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
They haven't written that part.
About to burst from all this crazy new information. And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many
There's
questions
no
in
way
my
they
heart
give a
as
fuck
well.
about Aloy that they write her
I
in
need
the
some time
story.
to go through each one of them. And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate. I'm sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida. The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough.
She is the most useful Archon. All the other Archons are just like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Alright, that's enough talk for today.
Nobody
If you ever
does
need
their
me,
job
just
right
close
except
your
for
eyes,
her.
And maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
I mean, one of them literally retired.
Is there anything you... According to after the Conrad disaster...
Oh no, I
What
just...
do you... All I know and whoever
Ah!
it is, but something else I noticed was that... What's a Look, a very traveler... You.
Meow.
Yet, there are many questions in my heart as well.
I'd rather sit through Sam Sarah again.
And
Oh,
soon,
just kidding.
I'm very defeated. I'm unsure the pleasure and horror.
Let me heal your Pokemon. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? No! Yes. What happens if I jump down? Oh, okay. Where do I find... Can I find Scara? Acer Palmentum? What is that? Oh. Ooh. Acer Palmentum. Acer Palmentum. Acer. Oh yeah, he almost didn't he use his friend's soul for like half a second? That was cool.
Let's play.
Wait, this is the guy that sniffs people.
There is no escape. No, my sword.
Oh yeah, he smells you in the wind and stuff.
Let me weave you a verse.
Oh, well, I guess I'm about to meet him. I should romantically fart in the wind.
Body and mind.
Kazuha? People blush. Kazuha?
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma. So many things have... Yeah.
I'll skim it to see if there's anything important. What's the... Wait a minute. There's... a guy.
Hey! What the heck was that for?
Didn't I just kill this guy? Sudden attacker.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself. How rude.
Oh my god, it's like Sekiro. I even heard the ting tang.
So you don't have a vision after all. Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should no, wait. Even with...
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuma?
Wait, bro, it's over.
He carries a sword just like you. That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything
Is this
anyway.
does this
I'm
take place
wasting my-
before the
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around, well, one thing's for sure.
Oh, this is after?
Right?
Wait, he does he not he after the Vision Hunt decree is still hunting?
Anyway, the Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
No. No. After it was over. Oh, that's just some random guy. He doesn't work for the government. Oops. I thought he was a government guy. Oh. I don't know, he was purple and all these people here are purple. Ow.
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all.
No, my fault they all look the same.
Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a route. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi, Kazuha keeps to himself. I've heard bits and pieces. Is it really as big a deal? Really? He was
Really?
called away early. I thought they'd come to arrest him.
Just a little while ago. Thank you. Guess what?
All right then.
They haven't said anything important. We're just getting information on where to find him. It said something about the ship sailing off and shit. Really? Right now? Really? 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 Right now?
Oh? It's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on... We invited Mr. Kaedahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or the Tri-Commission has made the recommendation regarding the history of the Kaedahara clan. I trust that you're already somewhat informed?
I forget.
In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the truth. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Considering Mr. Kaedahara had, in the interest of preventing further...
This is a true honor. However, would I be correct?
I can assure you that nothing with the Kaedahara clans, you will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City.
I have grown accustomed
I've never
to
killed a
life among the
blacksmith
elements.
in my
I
life.
fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls. Yet my
There's
ancestors
no security
did
footage
take
of
great
such
pride
deed.
in the name of Kaedahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors?
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What?
He can parry?
That doesn't make
Really?
sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion.
Oh,
This
they're
is
just
one
haters.
of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, but perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
I can call her.
This
I
is
can make some
precisely
calls.
why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought.
In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then,
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing.
why would such a dangerous individual... No. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family. Over time, these techniques... Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones, typically...
All the more reason.
Indeed.
In that case, I will
Okay.
say...
Thank you. I must say, I am
What
now
does
very
the parry
curious
event
about
do?
this matter. I will first join...
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
You parry.
Activated
Oh.
knows the most about what goes on in town. Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
Oh. Katy Perry, really?
Aha! So
you are too kind.
Oh, Mr. Kaedehara is to be honest with you, some of them were off.
Please.
Of course.
Yeah, I got my
But I
gems.
Then let's put that in the Tenryo Commission.
It's true that if anyone had been
Uh-oh. Looks like the trick.
I still find it few people possess your prowess. It would cause me for the
I
poor
got my
victim.
Giga Gems.
It seems you are every bit the same.
Of hell.
Oh, let me tell you.
Sure.
All right then. One of them is a right.
Uh,
Two grown. I recall.
I
that.
want to get
Understood.
to the guy Wonder Man.
Sounds good.
I want to give him a chalupa. Fuck! Gotta do this quest. So I could do the other one, to do the other one.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they
Oh
have
wait, I don't think I need to do the
No-brainer, man.
But the exam...
Tatara or something.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a
Huh? Read? You need but stand on this. Looks like you guys really are.
A wish ritual, right?
It's this guy. I heard it directly.
His whole bed was filled.
Of course, whether you believe it or...
If you're still feeling...
Really? Well, come on. Well,
What's the next game after Miles Morales? Kilometer Morales. Oh, I killed all the foxes. It's done.
Oh.
Yes. The Kai after I returned to Inazuma. Look, the techniques of... Unfortunately...
It is a great pity. As an example, there is nothing. As for the...
That's right. For only a...
Indeed, you are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade.
Ishin? Sword Saint Ishin?
Yes. He didn't say a... But I've done what I...
Thunder clapping Ishin?
Straight.
Lance wielding, pistol whipping Ishin?
Based on the
What? He is humble. Yes, but I also can... Anyway...
Don't worry. You have our word.
Wow.
Paimon doesn't think you.
This must have been when he was young.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened. Let's pay a visit.
Okay.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what my husband...
No, no.
I'm sorry you have...
She looks
I'm afraid
exactly
we
like,
don't have any with this in mind.
I already forgot her name.
He'd always get so anime. Everything was fine.
Anime?
He lost his... Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch... I'm happy he has... On the last day that I saw...
Whoa!
And that led...
Oh yeah,
Actually,
Dunyazar, yeah.
After I said that, his voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But
He's
then
obsessed with weapon
If I
banners.
didn't draw the line, what would... Had I not... And the next thing I heard...
I see. Amenome...
At first, but my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries. I don't know.
Never pull a weapon banner.
As long as you
Please don't.
I would pull on the weapon banner.
Let's try a change of scenery. Rest assured.
Thank...
I asked if I can use Brandon's credit card. And then you guys can use it after I'm done with it.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the fire at the... Do you have any thought?
Nope, never mind.
What's Homa plus Aqua?
That is the most likely conclusion based on... However, in this... If this is in one fact, Mr. Nagata, the more I ponder it, the more... Right. Amenoma you...
Oh, I
Let's keep
need
going. If we
Yolan's
can solve the
weapon.
case, both Mr.
Puppy!
Amenoma and...
Okay.
Let's head out of...
I need Yolan, and I need her weapon. I need it. I need it. I need it. You don't understand. I need it right now, 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 right now.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Yolan C6? That seems overkill.
I hear something.
Honestly, anything C6, any 5-star C6 is overkill.
That whole thing seems. You did put it to...
Now I'm picking up.
C6 Yolan can solo Abyss.
It's gone now. It felt very
Maybe
much like that.
because
Indeed.
she can
I should
actually
rename
do it.
So it's an underground
Like her,
warehouse.
she is
The
her.
force is the source of the Tatar. Judging from the concentration,
Yeah, it's lore
it
accurate.
could well be that he was all from
She
what
is
I've read,
her.
that most will. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with.
Her,
Step back.
her, she,
I'll open the door and take
she.
a look. If we don't open
Take a
this
pic.
door, we
It's
can
me,
move. No,
me,
you need
me. Yeah, they give like the newer characters
Everything's buried in
constellation creeps.
It looks like,
Like
a fire
Venti's,
caused a cave
one of
in.
Venti's constellations is he just
Or we
fires
can do
3
next
arrows
from
instead of
ordinary
1.
humans.
Who the fuck needs that?
Entangled with the
What a
Tatarigami.
shitty...
Yes, let's go. Quiet your mind.
Yeah, look at him go. Woo! Wow! What the fuck?
What is gliding?
Useless.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the
Whoa! Look at all those hairy trails. They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention.
Dendro
Let's take a
kecking is
closer look.
useless. Who's Dendro kecking?
Let's play. Think you can get away? Witness the power of
Oh, I'll hate them? Oh, I thought you meant Hydro for a second.
Let's light it up.
Well, why is he useless?
Everybody stand.
I mean, all the time. I thought people were hyped. I thought he's
By
good.
the looks of, well,
He's not.
according to this letter,
Is he good or
because
not?
Yuya started the fire that destroyed
He
the
is
warehouse,
good. Then
and
why
one-
did that guy say he's
he was
not
not
good?
only whatever traces there may have been. Yes, if Amino.
Right. So let's get moving.
I wouldn't be for a practitioner. All the clues that I have a
Wait.
I believe so. On
He's
with
a
the
man,
search.
so not as good as woman. True. I do enjoy woman in Genshin. Unless they release a giga muscular guy.
Why he?
I'm not sure.
Show yourself.
Kaede Harakazua. It's you, at last.
What's your problem?
Indeed, there should be. But what if instead of facing Aminoma Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that
The
you mention
blade.
it. Whoa.
Tatarigami energy often. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years. Or rather, as a means to occupy.
You're sharper than I thought. Many, many years ago, I was as a descendant of the...
I presume it has...
Indeed. At that point in time, he was a bladesmith of and sure enough, in the end, he achieved
Wait, what
he
does
had set
Raiden
out to
mean?
do. All of his life, he not only
Is that a
bestowed
title?
upon me the greatest of in her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most...
Oh, it means
the people
lightning?
of the
Oh.
time in which I was born. After the... I seek but one thing. To face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power.
Yeah, I can
The
press Q
might
if you want.
of
Tell me, what happened?
My hosts. Who cares what when they got tied? After I at long last. Kaede now.
Raiden is the thunder yeah, here. Oh! What does he do? Do I hold it? Hold?
One with nature.
Wait, he could fly. He flies faster than Venti. I don't want Venti anymore. I want Kazuha.
Submit to me.
The wind knows me.
I'm done play. I'm done playing with Venti. I want Kazuha.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. It's fine.
Yeah, the Toy Story. I don't want to play with Venti anymore. But didn't he just...
Rewrite history.
I don't know. Also press E in the air? Oh, fuck. Wow.
Brace yourselves.
Join me and sever that divine light. We shall rewrite history.
Wow, so high. Oh, I don't want Venti anymore.
Time to go.
But he can't fire 3 arrows, you're right.
Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too.
He was the lowest generated on his banner. No.
Lost.
I would have rolled for him if I was there.
Body that has reached its limit. Even if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. The end result is the same. And even if I were to lose by any means necessary and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill.
Only the original one, yeah, and then
Style.
yeah.
But from your movements,
I would have been. I would have been like, oh my god, his E is so
as I've
fast.
mentioned, since the
My
blade is
turn.
current, if you ask me.
I want.
Trying to claim on his deathbed, he passed to me in that regard.
Because all of that is in the. I've been wondering
would've
why you've not caused. Now that I've seen. After
Because
all.
he's Canadian.
Only when Mr. Nag. Well, you were I think you but the way I.
What would you know about any of this?
You returned to even if you were to sever that divine light. Sure, you and how could you?
Silence! I must. I will concede.
And you?
Oh, maybe because people were saving for
anything that would stand in my way.
How stubborn. I do not believe.
Damn, that's not some unlucky timing, but it's okay. He
as for your end,
redeemed himself.
This is the cursed split, the power of the Tatar. Even if we have a chance here to save an innocent...
I don't want to play with Venti anymore. Goodbye. Send him to Sugondi's labor camp. I have a new wind guy. Yoimiya had the most unlucky timing. Why?
I felt a little... It's alright. So far, I will.
What should we do?
We find some... Although this blade has endured much turmoil.
Between Ayaka
if
and
a blade
Raiden,
built for each, if he wants to avoid reality...
Wait a minute. Since the Takatsukasa clan a bit... What about...
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya...
Are we sure this is a... Okay, fuck.
She keeps getting rerun before OP units or Archons. It's kind of funny.
Thank you for complete.
Thank you, Yoimiya banners like how Horizon Zero Dawn releases their games. Okay, we are going to release the Hydro Archon soon. What banner? Yoimiya! Send it! Pull the lever, Kronk. That's the one. Good idea, Jenkins! As is with... Maybe that's the tradition. Hey, maybe that means rerun soon, maybe when the Hydro Archon comes out? Who's Jenkins? He's like a dev guy that kind of does all of everything at once. He manages all the departments. He's like, yeah, he's like the guy that you go to if you need anything done. Everybody welcome Jenkins to the 39 cinematic universe.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Wait, so should I hold it or not? Or just press it? Do you go higher if you hold it?
Time to go.
Oh, you do. Wowee.
Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call.
Wow, pretty.
How are you feeling?
I'm all right. The blade, though he's making every effort to persevere.
Pretty.
Let's keep going.
It's a multiverse. It's not a multiverse because it's only one verse. God, fucking devs, dude. Why do they fucking put that chest there like it's part of the furniture? Put it in my path so I can miss it anyways. I wonder I always miss that shit. I can't see. I need it highlighted red with the 6 arrows pointing towards it. And then the UI that pops up that says, pick up chest. Chest collected in domain 0 out of 2.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud. Time to go.
So what does his ult do? Oh, it just like swirls every now and then.
Something's up with the blade.
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. He cannot hold out much. I will be careful with. He's
increases damage for the element. Wowza. It fucks your mom? Wow, really? I should hold it. Wait, this guy is...
The wind knows me. Into the wind. Time to go. One with nature. Falling leaves adorn my night. Wind strider. Yes.
Machines.
Perhaps this time.
True form? What is this the same blade as before?
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai, and maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is
Damn,
a
he
flight of
just
fancy.
owned the sword in a
I finally
debate.
figured out you wanted to reach a state of harmony, but regrettably we are nothing alike. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Here they are. Take them down.
See, everybody's purple. No, they all look the same.
Don't worry, it's just...
Oh, he's not a kid. This guy's like 37. He just had his midlife crisis. I saw the new car he bought. It wasn't a Honda. It was a Corolla. Okay, I only know like 3 cars. There's a Honda, a Corolla, and the
Clouds high. The birds call.
Bugatti.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh, and no one knew. I thought that it.
But in this too.
Indeed, too much time has passed. Yours.
A chalupa!
Forging this blade had skill. There is something else, Tatarigami. Though you tried to.
Oh, Maserati?
I feel a great.
You spelled Maserati
you
wrong.
How could I?
You want a hot body?
I believe our bet is.
Look good in the bikini? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch. Dun 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 dun. You better work, bitch.
A bladesmith, a newly forged blade lay by.
Wow.
Indeed. He spent the rest of. He felt intent, so he.
Yeah, that is the
all
beat.
he wanted. He seems to have.
You better work, bitch. Oh.
I once, but darkness. Not only did I.
You are finally seeing.
Since we agree, but I still so.
Hey!
It has to be my physical.
His attic. What do you think,
The
Cosmo?
Genshin dev writer that wrote this story finally watching their favorite Genshin streamer, me, play it.
I will release. You must have
understood.
Choking back tears, while the chat also unanimously says this story is boring. It sucks.
Thanks for your help.
At least it's short.
Moroni.
Worst story. So boring. Fuck you, Dev. Hope you drop your Sarnie. Thanks, one Bateau and Edward. And Cat Milk and everybody else, and then your mom and your dad. Uh-oh. 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 Forgot my bus pass. No! This is some freaking hose. I got used to the Sumeru. Those are giga distance. The Spider-Man orbs. Bus pass. Get the bus pass first. There we go. She has some granny panties. She kind of
But a
does.
momentary distraction.
Fulfill the cursed blade's wish. Okay. You're craving veggie pizza? I mean, veggie pizza is pretty good. It gives me, it tastes, I don't really feel the, like, it makes no difference to me if I eat a pepperoni or meat pizza to a veggie pizza. Pizza tastes like pizza to me.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the crypt. Yep, but still. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. Successor.
Successor of
honored to cross.
It is my honor.
Oh, and then they. Oh, isn't that nice?
Time to go.
Like, slicing at his ankles and half his height.
Into the wind. The wind knows me. That hurts. Into the wind. Fallen leaves adorn my nights.
Where'd he go? Oh.
One with nature.
It's like a Wii.
The wind knows me. Wind strike.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broke, his sense of...
You also fought. There are a few...
I must apologize.
You need not see. It is too late.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I strayed I beseech. Yes. Thank you.
For some reason, there's this memory
blade has
that's
also
stuck in
told
my
me that
head
he has
from when I
another.
was
Maybe we can go back there to get...
9.
I'm not sure.
When I was in elementary school and assembly,
Body and mind.
we were watching the band teacher conduct the band to play O Canada, and then some of the kids standing in front of me were imitating the conducting man because they were like 6 and they thought it was funny. He was waving his arms, and then I looked to the left where their homeroom teacher was standing, and she just goes like,
I am sorry to have...
A prized Ishin
that was
blade.
it. That was the story. The end.
But I have some good.
Really?
Yes. Badly. And now that you.
I think I know what...
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whisper?
Yes.
She's probably
He
dead
said
now.
he wants to take control. He tells me that I have decided... Thank you. Okay. I am ready.
I can't reach these kids.
My power is almost spent.
Whoa!
Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire
Whoa.
consciousness.
This is what I mean, like, the story will drone on for 9 hours, and then suddenly for like 15 seconds it'll be the coolest cutscene you've ever seen with the giga voice acting.
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable
The
resource.
sword
for your
sounds
studies.
hot.
Ishin lives on. And
I
its
would put
finest
his
hour
hilt
is
in my
yet to
ass.
come. Even
Ooh,
if
I could invent a new Ishin form.
Ishin blade
Ass art. You put the hilt in your ass, and then you twerk to slice your enemies.
still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Wow.
Rest in peace.
Is this actually a good sword?
So, that's why he
Who uses
to be
it?
done in that order. His consciousness
No,
will
he
keep
killed
forever
himself.
after fulfilling the bladesmith's
Oh
wish.
my god.
Kakotsurube
No one
Ishin.
uses it.
Seems
That's
like
like
deep
being
down only
murdered
Seems like
the same fervent ambition.
and someone skips your
speaking for
episode
myself.
of the
I
murder
understand.
mystery.
Hearing your quest to face the god
'Cause it's
after
boring.
everything. I will continue to support you from this point on.
Wait!
Oh, and it's also
You can use it for aesthetics? Wait, they have, you can make something look like something while using something else? Or is it just for RP? No. Okay, what the fuck? Why did you say that then? I thought you were, it was
Time
like
to
a
act.
tech. A transmog.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation, the Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the...
Wow, you
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer.
What's this?
It does look cool.
Kakotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted using a by means of a series of fortuitous events. And so, it looks like the Kaidahara clan has... Were I to accept...
You miss...
I am aware.
Very well. However, if you...
Great.
Where will you travel?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now. As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
To the banners, I hope. Okay, I can go back to Sumeru now. Because that was quest locked. Try out the sword? No. That's like at least 5 clicks I gotta do.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand?
Essays.
An essay. That means facts and logic.
Oh, Ben should be both.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tataris Suna mystery.
Is this guy
When
British?
so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual
He's like mildly
criticism.
British.
Yeah, well, this is my... I want to write my essay on something interesting.
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization
Oh,
that will make people want to
they're
read it.
writing
There's no
fake
getting-
news?
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? But that's all the way in Inazuma.
Oh wait, oh yeah, I need to do that.
It's unusual for someone in Sumeru to... Great, let's go find out what this...
Wait. Tatara? That reminds me, I gotta do this. Hold on. I think I didn't do it yesterday. Wait, so if I didn't, what if it's, I have to, is it, I mean, it didn't quest lock it. Get close.
Body and mind.
World quest doesn't affect Archon. Oh,
Body
okay.
and mind.
Oh. Okay. Wait, this doesn't take me there. Uh-oh. That's the wrong way. The foxes are done. I killed them. Lol. Oh, where'd it go? Oh. Wait, didn't I follow this before? Maybe not.
Let's play.
No, I guess not. I guess I didn't finish it.
Thank Barbados.
Wait a minute. Okay. Have I almost done this? It's been a year. How many more is there? Search for the missing components. Components? Components like RimWorld? Really?
Shine down. Time for takeoff.
Wow, that guy had a cool voice. I like that guy's voice. He said, "Don't get frostbite." Yeah.
Time
Where's
to
the
act.
last componer? I don't want to go down if it's not down there. Oh. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Is it over? Do I still have to wait? Maybe it's finally over. No? Why are you a whore? Do I still have to wait another day? It said final check. Defeat the Fatui.
Ring cutter. No, my sword. Think you can get away? Yahoo! Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
I really like her dress. That's a cool dress. I hope fashion makes fantasy RPG, gives fantasy RPG a comeback. So that when people wear formal dresses, it's like, that'd be so cool.
Belongs to ice. There is no escape.
That mobile gacha fashion game is getting a Genshin clone? Oh. Really? Just how Genshin both are cringe. No, it's pretty.
We go.
Head to the bottom. Oh, there's a thing here.
Adventure time.
Where's the other one? Or do I use that?
Off we go.
Do I use that? Let's just use it. No. Adventure time, really? Right now?
Adventure time.
Right now, really? Go, whatever.
Shine down. Shall be punished. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Body in the. Think you can get away?
Yep.
Teamwork is strict. Now you shall perish.
What do I look up? It's the Chussi for Nusi. Tatara Tales. Maybe this is the last. This is the final.
Let's light it up. Witness the power of Gugwa. Here we go. Illusion shattered. Everybody stand back. Time for takeoff.
This is the last one, right? They said final.
Torn to oblivion.
Wait, that was the fattest crit I've seen.
Here we go.
Get away! Stop! Oh, yeah, sit down.
Rain outlines your fate. Think you can get away? Yahoo!
If it's not the final one, I will flay one person in chat. Oh wait, if it's gone, it's done. Yes! We just had to penetrate it. Yes! Thanks, Turbo Till. It's done. I can actually do the other stuff. Oh god. Oh, what the fuck? I need a boat. Maybe I can... Maybe it's doable. Yeah, that's pretty close. Wait, Mona can do it? Really? Really? Where is she?
It is as the...
She runs on water? Oh shit, she does. But she needs more stamina. Hold on. $16? Where's the rest? What the fuck? Oh. Wait, it's just there. It just didn't show up. It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. Where'd it go? I don't want a boat. I want it now. And two animals. Really?
Evil shall be dispersed.
Didn't keep you waiting.
Go, go, go. Oh my, you stupid ass! Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh no, is she gonna swim? No! Where's the last one? What the fuck, where's the last one? I missed one? This is some freaking hose. Okay, maybe if I had extra time. Okay, I have an idea. To min-max.
What are my orders?
And then I go over here and I start the chat. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, wait. I go over here. I ice it. And then I do this. And then I... Oh, fuck. I throw the grenade. There's no boat here. Okay, and then... Oh, fuck! It's on cooldown. Where you go? Let's drive it there? No! Wait. Nice. I don't need a boat.
This should cover food and rent for a while.
Sorry, I don't like broke bitches on my team. Bye.
Gonna be epic. Ready for a rehearsal?
The campaign begins.
We are good.
Main knowledge.
Go to the top. Wrong way. Am I gonna fix this bridge? This place is so dilapidated. Yeah, but Raiden Shogun doesn't even know what being broke is. Because if she wants anything, she can ask for it. Okay. I thought it would be closer. Maybe I go...
Let's play.
Thanks Akimu and Turtle Tail enjoys Hazy.
Yeah, right.
This is fucked. Let me in.
Here we go.
Yeah. What the fuck? Why didn't he climb? This is some freaking hose for real. What? Okay. Now what? This is some hose. Oh, so the Fatui were harvesting the energy here? Okay, now I can finally do the stuff here without worrying about spicy air. That is the TV at the top of the cliff, but it's on the other side. Methinks. How the fuck am I supposed to get there? Will this work? No. Why? Not. Ah. How are you supposed to get that? This is some hose. But maybe she could stand here. No! Wait, you can oh, cause he can jump. Wait, it's doable. We just gotta chill. It's doable. Almost hit space 6. Okay, don't fuck this up. Nice. What do you mean, Keck? Wait. Damn right, bitch. I got it. Fuck you. There's more stuff there, though, but I want to finish this. How are you supposed to get a glide? Maybe if you glide at the right angle. I don't know. Oh man, it's so satisfying when it skips so fast. But then some of the cutscene ones, you have to wait for them to say a whole sentence first. It is some hose for real. If I do say so myself. Dun, 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 dun. There's some more stuff here. That's a dude.
There is no escape. Let's light it up. Yahoo!
Why didn't they make a skip button? I think they're either just lazy or they want to do it for stalling. It like artificially prolongs playtime. I don't know.
Know my sword. Witness the power of the rock.
Yeah, if they wanted to add it, they could add it. But they don't.
Now you shall perish.
There's more stuff. Give me. Oh. This thing here? No. It's probably under. Is that a cave? Above? No. Where Maybe this guy will tell me.
Take them. I have no need.
I'll just fucking ask Clara. Wait, there's still purple stuff. Does this still hurt? No. Oh. So it's done. Nice. Okay, back to Samira. Boom, 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 boom.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her,
Hi,
this seems
it's
like
me.
the kind of thing she'd know about.
The main character.
Oh, you're the traveler, you said.
They have British people?
Don't believe us?
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you.
So what, for the love of... traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either.
What's Tatarasuna?
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the...
hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive or a
Where it
first
just
read?
was? Oh.
Well, fair point. In that...
Let me give you some background. But in the end, apart from the sword maker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention...
I just want to know for sure.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens?
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
Stop shouting!
This part's important. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa.
Wait, so there are two missing people?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it.
Oh,
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan.
The Kaidahara?
Sawada, you left out the...
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace.
Get to the point.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human.
Oh, it's... The Balladeer? What was... Oh, he was there!
No! Wyman just meant...
I agree. It does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected.
Spooky! Oh my god!
Oh, and please read my essay draft.
Holy!
Sawada was encouraging me to... Oh, how about if I...
Wait! You're not to just make...
Akaba, besides.
Good.
Someone actually had to write that.
Other stuff to do.
All right.
Christ. Yeah, nice essay.
Hey, okay, then even if we did know something about it, after all, we kicked his butt, and if you ask Paimon, Akaba should just
They're
pick
just
a different
talking
path.
about him. There's
There must be
nothing, no new information. Oh, just kidding. There he is.
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by. Over there. It looked like...
Get his ass!
No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Get his ass! Go, quick! Son! Put him back in a coma. Who let him escape?
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
What does she do? Just stare at this thing all day?
Just thought the balladeers. Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Sure enough.
Chalupa!
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain.
Honda Civic!
It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. A deal?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Scaramouche.
It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job?
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down? But Paimon's worried about you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive... As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal.
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
They haven't written it yet.
The Balladeer's power was all but completely
haven't gotten
spent
to it.
after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond. Wait a second. Farmer? You mean...
He got fired?
Not Harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser.
A loser?
Sometimes it's you using them. Other times, it's them using you.
Damn, what a
Most
fucking
human
loser.
relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be. Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So,
when do I get to
why not
name
join
him?
forces with that?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him! Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now.
Maybe at the
Keep in
end.
touch.
You can get banned if you name him something awful? I mean, I would assume there's a profanity filter.
I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit. Yes. As I told you once before, there's
Don't worry.
information about your twin in
I have a
Irminsul.
plan.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
I have
that's
a
the
name in
whole reason
mind.
we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that? Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. It's
Yeah.
possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect. The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for.
Can't you just absorb it all at once?
Even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information and should be able to find it more quickly. Exactly! Or what if... I understand. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it. It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. Paimon's still worried about this idea.
Bro, I just want to name him. That's all I can think about.
But then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer.
It's probably at the end because he has to be reformed.
That's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. Of course, I'll be there to help. Great. Prepare yourselves.
Okay. I'm so excited. You don't have to change his name. Fuck. Yeah, I do.
The colors are gentler. Guess that.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Shut your beak,
I saw his voice actor because he made a video where he was reading the birthday letter, and I was like, whoa! He looked very different from what I expected.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul.
Flashbang.
It is an environment like no other, unlike anywhere else. Irminsul's inner
information.
grievances between you.
Oh my god, this is like when Futurama went into the internet.
Let's cut each other a little.
And there's
slack.
ads everywhere, and they have
Lesser
to
Lord
navigate
Kusanali,
together.
I'll be at the front. If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Shut up.
We can start.
Irminsul access grid.
Wait, this is going to the internet.
Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
This is Internet Explorer?
Like this.
Irminsul is closely
Explorer?
intertwined with the entirety of Teyvat. Every bit of information flowing
yeah,
here
it is.
means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
It's Irminsul Explorer.
Opposite of everything he says.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information.
Hi, Niam. I hope you have a good
Permission
poop.
granted. Go ahead.
And I hope you continue
Let's go.
to have good
Stay
poops
close.
every day.
Don't go running off.
Hey, so say we did go run. what are you?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out.
Yeah, it's Fortnite. Is this some date RP mission? They always sprinkle in one of those every couple quests.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Okay. Well, does he know where we're going?
It looks the same in every direction.
What Archon quest? I don't know.
No wonder he mentioned
We're
about getting
doing a
lost.
little bit of internet exploring.
No, he was actually
Or should I say Soul exploring?
Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax
I like
your
his
guard a
hat
little?
thing. It's cool.
We're here.
What a huge tree!
Lesser Lord Kus.
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
Ready when you
Bluetooth
are.
initiated.
Please begin. Prepare
5G
to
turning
access
on.
Cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
Excuse me.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. The rest is up to you.
Will do.
For once,
I can get his hat on Etsy. Wow, you think I should attend the next church in this?
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join.
Oh, we made a group chat without him? That's kind of fucked up.
We can talk to each other inside our heads?
He's right there.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this one.
Yeah, kind of like Brandon having a group chat with Eon and my dad.
So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers. Well done.
Wait, that's a sound effect in a Mario in a Nintendo game. What is it?
So, you make
Yoshi doing what? Trampoline?
Well, it's
Yoshi
true.
jump?
Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today. Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's
Spin jump?
Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
That's what it is, yeah.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Art. Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. If you mean the mysterious events? Really? Because from what they were saying, it's...
Oh, they're gonna talk about the Tatara.
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone. So the guessing got it right? Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatara Suna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Okay. Honestly, his passive aggressiveness is valid because it's just rude. That's just rude to make a group chat without him and he's right there.
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said
Yeah, that's
conversation.
rude.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait, how did you know about that?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage.
Oh, the misery.
Huh?
Uh-oh. What is that?
This light.
A search result?
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget...
Shh!
Just wait.
He's just like me for real.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's his dad. Wait, he doesn't have a dad.
I have been in Tatara Suna for some
It's his
time
friend.
now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal
Scars
marrow.
VA's RL's Giga Chad.
The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished. Skills, blood, dreams. Every
Hey, I
smith
swear we've
brought
seen
into
that
this
guy
trade
before.
looks to find their purpose between steel and blade.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized
Wait, so he
our
didn't
forging
die. He
process
thought
like
he
this on
died or
his own.
something.
At least you allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma.
I don't even know what you
And
guys
it
are
has been
Pepe
my
laughing.
great honor to befriend you all.
I'm gonna Pepe laugh too.
But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected, because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming
Well,
rate.
maybe they should try child labor. I
And
heard great
recently,
things about it.
As you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do.
Children won't know any
Other
better.
people
You
who went
should
out
pay
to get
them
help
in
have come
like
back. Now, our
2
mutual
lollipops
friend,
a
the
day.
Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope. But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
Evil.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution
There's
is
a lot of
well
names.
advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
When was the last time I showered? Yesterday.
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very
Oh, so
attached
they
to
said
my
the
craft.
yokai, that's one of Raiden's friends. I'm assuming. That went
Enough,
crazy and she had to kill
Escher.
her. Or him.
I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And
Oh,
I'm
and then
about
it's
to take
the
some
son.
responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Eyes wide open.
Drop the act. We're past
I
that
was
now.
it open.
Whoever you are.
Who has a firm grasp of the plot? Me.
Destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop
That's his friend.
Them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity. And what I seek in Tatara Suna.
I thought,
Did you really think you would be able to see
It's the
through my
doctor!
plan?
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him
that is his friend that died. That's how he
died. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But
now he's gonna hate the doctor.
This makes no sense.
I don't know.
What
Yeah,
are you
probably.
really trying to accomplish
Kill
by
his
all
boyfriend.
This? Like,
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
The Doctor.
Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed
Damn,
into an
he's been
unsuspecting
buttering him for 400 years.
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
How old is the doctor? He's like... It's complicated because he cloned himself to be in multiple... to be in... He's at least 20, I think.
See him as one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones.
It's complicated.
Are people like you.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you,
my
I shall
nose hurts so
redefine
much.
myself.
It's so dry on
Think
the
of
inside
me
when I
as a
touch it. It's like
monster
all
or a
demon.
Scabby.
If you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will... Mr. Niwa. Already dead. What a pity.
Oh. If evil, why?
Jester,
why
I have
look
completed
so cool?
the task you gave.
Yeah, he's been wearing the same
Creating a
thing
daph
for
and infiltrating Inazuma's
500
inner
years. That's so gross.
What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
What? It's okay, I'll be your friend.
Hey, are you
Is he crying? Are you crying? Ha 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 ha.
Dottore.
Are you crying?
Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? But why do we see things from his perspective? When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so. But it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
He loved you.
Let's give him some space. He looks really... We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Okay, let's just go over there. 6 feet away.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic.
Is everybody following?
And that's when the truck... It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?"
It was his boyfriend's heart?
The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest
His
of one of
heart?
his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life.
A heart can
Acquired
absorb the
cold-blooded
filth?
Murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from
Random
the filth.
ass heart?
He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground. And
A
left
heart is that
Tatarasuna
tanky?
without looking back. Holy moly. So the doctor killed an...
Yeah.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
A heart is
Toward your
that
brazen
tanky?
face. Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Told me to wait for a while. Oh.
Shall we see how he's doing?
Hi, are you done your mental breakdown? Sorry.
You alright?
But we gotta go.
That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
Oh, he's a
tsundere. I'll keep
tsundere.
my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Okay, but counterpoint. Shouldn't they keep records of people that have seen the Descender and interacted with the Descenders? Because the people that were from Teyvat could have interacted with them, and that information could have been recorded.
Does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
It's just a trio. Okay,
The
sorry.
reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
The
People
jester
didn't
told me
know
this
they were
himself.
Descenders.
You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for a time.
Okay.
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is,
Whatever, at least
they
they don't have weird mech tech
Did you
shit.
get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very
Just kidding, we're going to Fontaine next. No!
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Huh? What have you done?
Private conversation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
What?
Give me your hand. Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Ah, get out!
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Probably. Why would you
Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking her for helping me.
Oh,
So
yeah.
long.
Yeah.
I suggest you get yourselves out
So
of here
yes,
quickly.
yes. You can.
Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Really? Oh, okay, bye. Poof.
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
Is it now?
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. and I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve
There's
to be
another.
left
Oh,
alone.
fuck.
Luckily,
Okay.
everything can be set right. It's
Why is he so out of breath? Because he had to run to get the 2 for $4 deal chalupas at Taco Bell.
He disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
Because he doesn't own a Honda. We gotta get him one. He's running to places.
Oh, can you hear me?
I thought that was someone going like.
Nahida! Traveler, Paimon, Palladir, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power. It was the Balladiers. I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Where the heck did he go? Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of
Okay. She said get out.
We're out! And we're at, an inn or something? This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you. I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida? Don't worry. If my assessment is correct,
No, I didn't shart
though
myself.
there may be some minor disturbances. Her voice has gone. Paimon can't sh- He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible. Right. You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened
You
already
can.
in real life.
But then when it rewrites, we don't even know.
Imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking. So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon's so confused.
He wants to Sudoku himself.
Sorry, Paimon accidentally. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. There's no way. There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But alright. Paimon and Drayan. What do we... Paimon was, talking? Huh. Is that a food too?
They forgot him?
Huh. Weird name, though.
He fucking erased his browsing history of himself.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it some... So, the Balladier. Is that someone's name? Okay, sure. Where are we going?
We're going back to Inazuma.
Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
Oh, maybe we could go look at the furnace. Away! Wait! But... I'll just see what happens. I have, questions.
We made it! To
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go
I
ahead.
want to ask a question about Raiden Gokuden.
Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time,
They became
the
5
most of the great
distinct
swordsmith
traditions.
clans of old have since fallen into decline.
Only Amanoma branch is alive.
Unfortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art.
Now there's 2
If my
because
memory serves me
Kai
right,
Canada's back.
You yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh, yeah, we learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then, too.
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those
They don't
great
know why
clans
the
he told me
clans
that,
fell
as we are
off.
both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know there is no harm in telling you the Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Oh.
Vengeful?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made
Oh,
it out.
so he saved him from
The
getting
smith's
stabbed?
Though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world.
Yeah, he still
In
died.
his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him.
The only way is to jump in because they needed
and
to
destitute.
contain
The
it or
only legacy he
something.
had to pass on to his children.
I wasn't too
was his
concerned
hatred.
with the house.
Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family
Oh,
reached
he
the
changed
end of his wits.
history.
He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change
So
it.
now it's no longer
Finally,
the history used to
he made a
be
drastic decision to take revenge on the
there it
Raiden
was the
Gokuden.
Fatui
In doing
manipulating.
so,
But
he
then
sought
now
to vent
is
his pent-up
they
anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's
yeah.
forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden
Oh,
Gokuden.
so it still happened
But
the
when
way
he
it
came to
happened,
the
but
Kaedehara
people just
and
remember it
Kamisato
differently.
clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end.
Oh yeah,
He failed
because
to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life.
oh
That
yeah.
is why the Kaedehara clan.
I should have read the
Ishin
fucking
survived.
2 essays. Yeah, you're right.
I suppose
Oh yeah,
they were
because
the
we
lucky
know what
ones
the happened to the
under the
Greater
dire
Lord, but they don't know it happened at all. But we know the know, and that we don't know, then don't know. You
Was
still
there
died.
anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes.
We only
Just
changed
yesterday, in
information.
fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well. My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. On to the next.
Shut up. Yeah. Okay. So maybe he deleted. Oh, because if he deleted himself, then the doctor, in people's heads, the information flow, the doctor wouldn't have been there to manipulate.
It's been a while.
Stuff.
If you're
And then
looking for the
Niwa wouldn't
commissioner and
have
Miss Kamisato,
gone stabbed.
I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings and...
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't...
We'll be heading in.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Yeah, so he still died.
Of course,
But now the
traveler.
story, like,
Yes,
people
I
don't know
What
about
would
the,
you like to know?
the
Oh,
Fatui
they're
involvement.
both very well indeed. Lately, as for the commissioner,
so pretty.
Very.
I guess so late, no changes.
Well, got any more questions?
You're very Miss Com. I must say, many things in Inazuma.
Alright, goodbye for now. Great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry.
Just checking what else changed in history.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep. Everything's taken care of now.
Very well.
Bye-bye. Go to Tatabatuba.
Time to act.
Oh man, I want some mochi. I freaking love mochi.
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the traveler?
It's like gaslighting everybody, yeah.
Yay? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area.
We have some questions and thought you might be able to...
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here.
This is so stupid because we already did the quest.
If you want to know, just ask away.
This is so
Back of
weird.
my hand.
Bro, isn't this the
Make no
guy we
mistake,
do the
I've
daily
been
quest
here
for?
A good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose Oh, well, I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation.
A couple?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago.
Said,
Fun
I'm not
fact,
the first
I'm not the
Fontaine tech guy. There was a
They
guy
say
back
he was
then.
a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two
Wait, so
nations
he was
goes
there
back
too.
a long
But maybe
way.
they,
How
because
about that?
he deleted himself. Yeah. But then now they just don't know about the Fatui involvement.
Ask Xavier something about Tatar...
Oh, I didn't realize.
Me neither.
What brought this on? Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of a kabuki mono?
A kabuki mono? No, I can't. I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines.
What does
Just the sort of
dressed to
person
the
I'd
nines
like to meet,
mean?
actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatara Suna is concerned.
Overdressed? Oh, his hat?
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh, you're most
hat is
welcome.
making him
More than
drift
happy
out.
to help. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Hey, keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile.
Senora had the best design. Okay, she had the biggest tits. You didn't have to make her so
Time to
verbose.
Body and mind.
And she's dead!
Hey, it's them!
They killed her because her tits were too big.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time.
It's the same topic we discussed last time.
Oh, we're gonna see how their
Obviously.
story
Still looking
changed.
for more info about Tatara
Because last time they said the article was gonna mostly
Should we
focus
join
on the kabuki mono.
Unfortunately, We haven't made any.
Can I read it again? Yeah, they just don't mention him anymore.
I presume you'll want to read my...
Yeah, she'll summarize it. He's gone now.
Well, what do you think?
I didn't even see it. She just basically is gone.
Akaba was saying how you wish you could gather more.
What did it say?
What did you find out?
Did it say the fucking measurement of his ball size?
Basically,
I really don't think seeing it would have mattered.
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for
They're talking
sharing
about
that with us.
Gargalon. Oh shit.
Well, well. So it
Fuck, I
all
should've
comes
read
down
it.
to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You... Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis.
Yes, yes, okay, point.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so...
Okay, bye.
Keep us in the loop.
Will do.
Thanks, Shisho.
Time to act. Body and mind.
Oh my god, we never got to find out all the times nut size because I accidentally skipped over the dialogue. Where he said something and then Dinah was like, what? Or something?
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. The Balladeer?
Even she don't know.
It sounds like
Oh yeah,
some
she
kind of
didn't. Oh yeah,
code.
she didn't know the big one got erased too.
You look
Uh-oh.
troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
What if she just connected with my mind and then she would know that she forgot and that is she and that would that make her blow up? Man's gone and deleted himself.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
Oh, I told her. There once was a balladeer. He was a puppet. And then he left. And then he was mad. And then he was sad.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even, as the Traveler said? He very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from
Oh my
Irminsul,
god, then that means
world
the
would change to
doctor's
reflect the new
memories
reality.
may or may not, depending on whether he's a descendant, could have forgotten how to make more puppets and therefore he can't make more clones of himself, because if he learned how to make clones by studying the Balladeer in the first place, then Nahida made a deal with him so that he would forget how he would delete all his clones, then he would forgore it. But if he was a descendant, then he wouldn't forgore.
And we just don't remember him because, well, because he literally changed the world? Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it. The Traveler comes from a world beyond Shavat. That's why there's no information about her in Irminsul.
No, he would be forgore because he was in the.
Irminsul wouldn't affect her.
He was in the.
So if there's anyone in the
He
world
would. He
capable of
forgore.
retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's
He
quite
can't make any more
incredible when you
clones.
think about it.
Unless
Having a
plot.
hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it? I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was,
It's still then how like
only
if
you
he
remember
for
that.
if if he doesn't know the existence of the puppet, how can he still know? How can he have studied it to know how to make a clone? What the fuck did he study then? Because if it wasn't there, does he just not know, but he just knows? He just doesn't know the puppet, but he still just knows how to do it? Because it will depend on how they write the plot. It's like, if he's gone from his memory, he could still might somehow know how to do it, but not know how to do it. Not know how he found out how to do it in the first place. Yeah. He just knows how to do it, but not know how he found out how to do it. I mean, yeah, this is assuming he learned it, how to do it from, Scaramouth. That's assuming that. Lots of assumptions being made.
Something that you can't share?
I feel empty.
It couldn't change the fate of
I
the
miss him
ones who
for
had
real.
died,
I should call him.
right? Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view.
I mean, we won't know. We will have to wait.
Now he saw them as friends again.
They'll probably bring this up if they do get to that point with the doctor.
If he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. This story makes sense. Every part of it.
No, and then Fontaine's gonna be like 95% the Civil War going on, and then the last 10 seconds of the story. Oh, by the way, your brother was just at the inn. You missed him. He left 5 minutes ago. Oh, we don't know where he is now.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Pre-played.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it.
Yeah, he gaslit everyone.
This should be the worst.
I was just wondering how it's exactly would affect the doctor's memories. So I guess he would still know what he knows, but he doesn't know how he knows it. Or he might think that how he knows it is a different way of how he found out
collection. It was tucked away
in the
corner.
first place.
You should take a look.
Okay.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
This matches everything I
authored
said.
this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the Balladeer?
When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes. Any information about the Balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance.
Oh, so she knows this is how she can compare to see if things actually change versus if the memories were just changed.
And sending the Traveler into Irminsul with the Balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew she'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is
So how does she write about LeBron's legacy?
The Balladeer. There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night, and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see
Oh my
it.
god, it's the 3 foxes I fucking murdered.
But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten.
That is fucking
carved
scary.
from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it.
Oh.
The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin."
Oh no.
The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness,
Does a cat
then
find a
it
Giga
would
mech
finally
suit?
be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
I loved her!
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become
My
a man,
heart!
he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet.
How can a puppet feel
This memory
pain?
was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of
Always
them
back
wanted
up
to
your
be able to
data.
control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
Damn, she encrypted that shit.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished, like—
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished,
VPN.
he confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if—
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you get to others looking on. Never forget that even when we walk, and that is what you have been doing all
She's just giving words of wisdom.
Yeah, Mihida's right. Good idea. You got it. Come on, traveler. Let's get a snack for one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
She was like, it's important that it's important that people want to find their truth, and it's part of their journey that once they find their truth, they have to come to terms with it in their own way. And that is why even the wisest people cannot because you have to find your own truth, and everyone's truth is different from their truth, and everyone copes with it differently, and you have to look within yourself to find yourself, and then your other self will reveal itself, and only then will you know your true self. I hate Iron Man. Yeah. No, I don't.
What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
She says she has a nagging feeling like she's forgetting something. Thanks, fam, for fine.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get some... What is it?
That means he's alive. He's just...
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
He changed his drip.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here...
Oh yeah, I didn't even consider that he was just chilling this whole time. I didn't even think about where he went. I was thinking about naming him.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss.
Maybe now he doesn't have to be a brat.
It's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
He got a job?
You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here.
He just wants to work. Oh, he just wants to work to see what it's like.
Letting yourself get distracted.
Things concluded, right?
I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about.
Where the fuck did he get his clothes from? He got some expensive tailors?
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Save it for his Honda.
I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking.
That's why his name. You call him the Wanderer.
We can talk more about that later.
Gone.
First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay up.
Fuck, I already lost him. Where'd he go? Oh. What the fuck, he went over there? Hi.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer,
planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
This should
Let's
be
rob
enough.
him. Well, he doesn't have money.
Guess I should wash them before I take them back. Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with? You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
Wait, does he not remember us
Have
either?
we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know
He
me?
doesn't remember himself.
I have no recollection.
Oh shit, he erased himself from himself.
Are you absolutely sure?
Holy. Me,
Sorry, but
when
I just can't
after
take your word for
I beat the shit out of Brandon. Who are you? I don't know you. I never did that. What's you know me? I don't know you.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is
He
must be important.
gaslit himself.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of
Thanks,
you.
Red Flow and Concluder
Let me
Rope.
take these back.
Okay, for the
and I'll come
record,
with you,
I never beat
okay?
Brandon.
Then let's return to the city.
I only beat him in video games. I have farted in his vicinity a few times. But is farting really a crime?
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me.
I was just about to pay you.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering
He's a
along without
hobo.
a care in the world. Like you had nowhere to be, and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly.
But I don't...
He's a dripped out hobo.
No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me.
Thanks, JH Koi. Oh boy. Love Keck, wait. Thanks, Soleil. It can even fit my surfboard!
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't.
I found this guy in the street.
So, yep.
You say that you're trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who
Found this bum-ass hobo.
call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation? Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourself to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous
He is so
incarnation.
baby.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear. But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Why are they bringing him here?
Is truth something you care a lot
Now
about?
Nahida wants to know what's up too.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time. A chain of cause and effect. A cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
Damn.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
Cause I wanna see you truthful.
Frustrating! This guy's supposed to be he's got so much to answer for.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
We weren't trying to hurt your feelings, but you were seriously a fucking dick. You tried to kill a bunch of people, and you almost got yourself killed. You tried to kill us a bunch of times.
I want to see them for myself.
What an asshole, seriously.
I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet. With no heart and no name.
Wait, you're gonna fucking tell him again? He's gonna get so pissed, he's gonna dive into the Urban Soul Explorer and delete it all over again, and then I'm gonna have to do this fucking quest again, sit through another 3 hours of dialogue.
As you wish.
Yeah, and fucking find him again, and he's gonna be green
On us for bringing him here.
instead of blue.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you
A
to
new
supervise
Sam
him on my
Sarah.
behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Better not happen again, I swear to God. Yo! Wait.
No matter what lies ahead, I'll face it. Whatever it takes.
Okay.
No matter what lies...
Is Yeifei? We haven't seen Yeifei in a while.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth. But be aware that enemies may react.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
Damn, she made a little VR for
You
us.
need to do this for me.
VR level.
I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but...
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like
His birthplace? You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What
Bro, why are
happened?
we?
How'd
What
you get
seat is
stuck
this?
here?
We didn't
Are
even get a
you-
ticket to the show. We snuck in through
Not
the back
strange.
entrance.
And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good
Oh,
guy.
what the fuck's going on over there?
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Found the chest.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
You know where it came from?
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
My wand? Oh.
What are we doing back here? Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Me, Sif, yeah.
I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died. And then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
They got
This
they got
child didn't
tuberculosis from the funeral
rather,
furnace.
The balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name.
What happened to the child?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others.
Oh,
you betrayed me too.
Mom? What no parental figure does to a muffa.
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Ow, what the?
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I'm the wizard.
The jester.
What you are truly is a weapon. One that would be wielded with an iron will. You continue to drift.
Are you trying to win me over?
Why is there a chicken?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Feast.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place.
It's the
In
Delusion
the original
Factory.
version of events, the traveler once encountered the balladeer here. Such a
excuse me.
creepy atmosphere. Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is
Oh,
this rundown factory
hey.
and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way.
And then she
You and
died.
Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
She got a portable wind turbine. Yeah.
She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think
Playing
she
with
is?
fire.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer,
I could have been in
are you able to
Blackpink.
continue?
Yes.
Damn it.
Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to
At least they're giving us something to fidget with while they're talking.
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides,
Maybe I shouldn't kill her
I thought
too
nothing
fast.
mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
There's a second wave? Oh, okay. Oh, they're done.
Now you shall perish.
Oh, I thought I missed.
There you are. Yahoo! No, my soul. Ring cutter. Time for takeoff. Let's play. Teamwork is dreamwork. Illusion shattered.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
But
The
Dad, I
biological
want to be a
transformation
god
is a
right
lengthy
now.
process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his
I'm glad
body
he
will
didn't
become
turn into a
permanently bound to
perma-mech
the
shit.
machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders
What is
to
this guy
remain
the
in
doctor
the
of?
abyss. We barely saw each other.
Doctoring.
And it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. Let's move on.
An apple a day keeps the Dottore away? No apple. Doctor, I can fix him. I will
You're a god.
hypnotize him with my hotness, and he won't want to experiment on me, and he will fall for me, and he will treat me differently. I can fix him.
In your eyes?
Just like
Are there any
Chilladay.
differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present
Flushka.
self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past.
She's
If
spitting.
possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Really?
But won't that mean you'll lose your current...
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. With each person
Oh
being
my
a
god, if we
collection of
return to
past
him and he's like,
experiences.
bro, what the
As a
fuck?
puppet
This
living
is
in a human
specifically what I wanted to
my
get
life
rid
is
of.
subject
And
to
then he
the
does it
same
again.
rules.
We're in a loop.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your
And then they
previous
just
incarnation.
repeat this quest
All
until the next
emotions that
update
you
drops.
discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Oh my god, he said true self. You have to find your inner self and confront yourself so that only then will your true self reveal itself.
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
A little USB stick on.
You have made your
Boot.
decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my
I didn't learn the boss fight, guys. Dull blade! Go! Oh, wait, this is the, it's a memory. Wait, no, it's not! No, it is. We're in his memory. Can they give the MC a better sword in the cutscene? No.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
He looks so bald without his hat. Hi. Oh! He can still have a vision? Yeah, Venti gave him a vision?
Die.
He just got it? Wait. Did he have a vision as, as Scaramouche? No? Oh. Shit, how does that work? Archons don't grant visions? Oh.
Squall Fury.
Oh.
At my command, you shall fall. You're dead.
Okay, what happens if he dies? Oh god, let's give him some meat. Oh, I thought Archons gave visions.
You dare to gaze upon me? How amusing. My endless cycle begins.
I thought he had one. When we saw him in the market, I thought I saw a vision. I don't know, he just got it because I thought he had one this whole time.
Squall Fury. You're dead, feeble human.
Ow. Gotta eat more. Hold on. Does he get a damage bonus if he's flying?
Significant past.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Unsightly insects. The wind rises.
I'm almost done.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
He's not a soft boy anymore. $5 combo meal! A bacon chalupa! Even fits my surfboard in it.
Really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the 6th is.
I have to pee.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you
I
said,
have to pee. Go back.
Kusanali.
Let me pee first.
Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
I'm not gonna name him Lamau.
How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
I don't want to get
Even if
banned.
I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you,
That dad is watching the stream, waiting for the name change. They got their finger on the trigger.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again,
Don't
so be
worry,
it.
I have a name for him.
Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that, Traveler. In the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I will try.
Traveler.
Yeah?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
I want to know what you changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. don't you worry.
That's not
I'm
true.
I'm so
A relationship
excited.
between two people is not simply a legend.
Oh my
that
fucking
comes
god,
up
get to it.
zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion
The game
in this
immediately
human world.
closes once I name him.
Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live
Let
with
her go.
imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Wait, that song fits him, actually.
Everything's ended up being
A
pretty
little
darn
bit.
complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have
The MiHoYo office has my stream open on their fucking main office TV. What's she cooking? I'm not naming him Cum Guzzler. What the fuck?
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Wow. Really?
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate? Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too.
Why?
Because
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
a name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas. No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name you're at...
Have you got anything?
I'm not gonna name him Ballsack.
Are you sure? Oh, all right. If you say so.
There! Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname?
I named
Are you
him
done yet?
Ballsack.
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the
That's
price.
pronounced Ballsack.
You mean the Fituity?
We have her geolocation.
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing.
What?
There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you. Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine.
His name
Let
is
them stab their blades into my chest if they so
Baal
desire.
for short. Like
Maybe that's how it
ball.
always should have been.
You know, like ball, Baal.
What's that look for? Don't make that face.
Ball.
I know what I'm doing. That day will come. Alright. We're done here. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
Me when I meet him again. Who the fuck is Balls?
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
I wonder if they'll actually make
We'll find
me.
somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
I wonder if they'll make me change it. They will? Really?
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa
Just
died
don't
at a ripe old
snitch.
age.
They won't
He's
know.
the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue.
They
The
won't
dark
know.
clouds had dissipated, but they continue to cast
Dude,
their
they don't know
shadow
what a
in Mikoshi
Boal
Nagamasa's mind
Sakyu
for
is.
decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise. Life is a story too long to be told.
Things do, Moo and Theo.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
She broke it.
You sound lost and confused.
Who the fuck?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Teyvat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. But for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes.
Does she know about Boal Sakyu?
Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck was that? Anyway.
Oh, so she's just
that face
telling
is
us
still lying there
that
broken on the
it's
ground. Should Paimon go get
just
someone to clean it up?
gaslighting.
It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Yeah. Only people's memories were changed. Oh my god, I'm caught up, kind of. Check the character archive. Is he... Hey, how will I know if I'm banned?
Relax.
Did he just fart? Am I banned? Are they gonna take me to Gargalon labor camp? Lance Gam- I don't have a Gamba. I should have pulled for him. Well, I didn't know him. I didn't know him, bro. Maybe, I mean, I think I might have some more Inazuma stuff. Let me see. The birthday message in the mail? I don't know. No. Where, the first one? Really? Oh. Oh, I do. I didn't see. I skipped the first one. Love Bual Secu. Now what? I remember some guy told me it would take me months to finish it. Now the story's over. Now what? Ooh, scary. Yeah, but the story quest is the main quest. Alright, well, I'm gonna go shower. I hope I don't get banned. If I do, I'll let you know. Bye-bye. What did I do? Nothing.
We are ending our transmission.